Roomie just revealed patterns that match the Hanmoon perfectly, and what this means for her next transformation is absolutely insane. K-pop Demon Hunters became an overnight sensation, capturing audiences with its unique blend of demon hunting action and K-pop culture. Now, with a sequel officially confirmed, speculation is running wild about what's next for our favorite demon hunting trio. While Mira and Zoe each bring incredible abilities to the table, there's no denying that Roomie stands as the centerpiece of this franchise. Her journey concluded on a triumphant note as she fully embraced her demon heritage, walking openly with her iridescent patterns visible for the entire world to see. But here's where things get fascinating. This might only be the beginning of Roomie's evolution. That final transformation could be setting up something far bigger, potentially connecting her directly to the Hanmoon itself. Let me convince you that Roomie has one more golden transformation waiting for her in the future. The entire foundation of K-pop Demon Hunters revolves around one critical objective: transforming the Hanmoon from blue to golden. For generations, hunters have worked tirelessly to inspire enough hope in their fans to supercharge this mystical barrier, making it powerful enough to seal away the demon realm permanently. When we first meet Huntrix, they're riding high on their world tour success, and during their final performance, something remarkable happens. The Hanmoon flickers, showing the first signs of changing color. This represents decades of work finally paying off, bringing them closer than any generation before to achieving the golden transformation. But then the Saja Boys enter the picture. These demonic rivals launch a calculated assault, stealing souls and corrupting the barrier from within. Each stolen soul tears holes in the Hanmoon, turning it an ominous red and allowing dozens of demons to slip through the cracks. The barrier that took generations to strengthen begins crumbling in real time. The climactic battle sees Huntrix defeating Gimma and successfully repairing the damaged Hanmoon. However, what emerges isn't the golden barrier they expected. Instead, the Hanmoon transforms into an iridescent rainbow spectrum barrier unlike anything seen before. What sets Roomie apart from every other demon in existence is her pattern system. Throughout the film, demons display patterns that directly connect them to Gimma, functioning like a demonic network. Through these markings, Gimma accesses memories, controls minds, and sees through their eyes. It's his primary method of maintaining control over the Saja Boys and monitoring potential betrayals. Roomie's situation is fundamentally different. Despite possessing demon patterns from birth due to her mixed heritage, she never established a connection with Gimma. Her patterns exist independently, representing her unique position as someone caught between two worlds, part human hunter, part demon. The significance becomes crystal clear in the final scenes. After Huntrix defeats Gimma and creates the new Hanmoon, Roomie's patterns undergo a dramatic transformation. They shift from their original purple-pink coloration to match the iridescent spectrum of the newly created barrier. This isn't coincidence. It's a direct visual connection showing that Roomie and the Hanmoon are now spiritually linked. The soundtrack of K-pop Demon Hunters carries significant narrative weight, with each song revealing character motivations and advancing the plot. Among all the musical numbers, Golden stands out as the thematic centerpiece of the entire franchise. The song chronicles each Huntrix member's journey, their feelings of being lost before finding the group, and how their bond transformed them into better versions of themselves. When Huntrix performs Golden, they're not just entertaining fans, they're describing a fundamental shift in their lives and foreshadowing Hanmoon's ultimate transformation. Huntrix themselves confirm the song represents a new chapter beginning, marking a turning point not just for their K-pop group, but for the entire world. The audience understands they're referencing the moment when the Hanmoon finally turns golden, bringing their battle with Gimma to its conclusion. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button, or you might get sick. Roomie represents something unprecedented in this universe, the only known individual born from both hunter and demon lineage. She's an anomaly, a living contradiction that shouldn't exist according to the established rules of this world. Her adoptive mother, Celine, raised her to view this heritage as a mistake, reinforcing the shame and isolation Roomie felt throughout her childhood. Hunter culture certainly wouldn't accept someone like Roomie. We witness this firsthand when Mira and Zoe discover her secret. Their immediate reaction is betrayal, fear, and instinctive aggression as they raise their weapons against their closest friend. The moment perfectly illustrates how deeply prejudice runs in Hunter society. Even genuine friendship can't immediately overcome generations of teaching that demons are purely evil. However, Roomie's heart never wavered from the right path. Despite facing rejection and discrimination, her ultimate goal remained protecting humanity from malevolent forces like Gimma. This unwavering commitment to helping others makes her a true hunter regardless of her bloodline. But here's what makes Roomie genuinely dangerous to the demon realm. Her hybrid nature grants abilities far exceeding any pure-blood hunter. She can strengthen the Hanmoon through her voice and summon weapons from its energy, standard hunter abilities amplified by her demon heritage. More remarkably, her demon side allows her to damage or manipulate the barrier itself, something no pure hunter could accomplish. Everything we know about the sequel suggests massive escalation across every front. The Saja boys will return with enhanced abilities, potentially gaining transformation powers that let them become snake-like creatures with all their demon patterns visible. Their camouflage abilities that made them nearly impossible to track in the first film could evolve into something far more dangerous. Gimma remains the ultimate threat, possibly developing abilities to mimic corrupted versions of hunter transformations. Imagine him creating twisted dark clones of the heroes, forcing Roomie to fight a demonic version of herself. The psychological warfare alone would be devastating, not to mention the strategic advantage of copying hunter powers with demonic enhancements. The hunters themselves are due for upgrades. Mira's Waldo weapon could evolve beyond simple cutting, potentially allowing her to manifest entire arsenals of light-based weapons. Swords, chains, whips, creating an aggressive combat style matching her personality. Her lunar energy manipulation could become weaponized on a massive scale. Zoe's Shincal daggers might unlock abilities to create crystalline constructs, summoning protective barriers or even soldiers made from purification energy. Instead of just defense, she could command an army of crystal warriors, each one capable of independent combat. The visual spectacle alone would be worth the price of admission. But the real question is what happens to Roomie. Her patterns already changed once. Her powers already evolved beyond what any single hunter or demon possesses. The logical next step is a complete transformation that brings everything together: hunter training, demon heritage, and her unique connection to the Hanmoon. Here's how it all comes together. The iridescent Hanmoon isn't the final form. It's a transitional state. The barrier needs one more push to achieve the golden transformation that will permanently seal the demon realm. That push requires someone who can manipulate the Hanmoon from both sides, someone who understands both hunter and demon perspectives, someone who can bridge the gap between worlds. Roomie is that someone. Her patterns matching the Hanmoon's colors isn't just symbolic, it's functional. She's literally connected to the barrier in ways no one else can achieve. When the moment comes for the Hanmoon's final transformation, Roomie will need to undergo her own corresponding change. The song Golden will return as the catalyst. As Huntrix performs the reprise, Roomie will channel that energy directly into the Hanmoon through her unique connection. Her patterns will shift from iridescent to brilliant gold, and simultaneously, the Hanmoon will complete its transformation. She becomes the living embodiment of the golden barrier, the physical representation of harmony between realms. This golden form wouldn't erase her demon side, it would perfect it. The transformation would show the world that demons aren't inherently evil, that prejudice and fear have prevented true peace for generations. Roomie in her golden form becomes proof that balance is possible, that the two worlds can coexist without constant warfare. If you want to see more breakdowns of the transformations that are changing K-pop demon hunters forever, check out these videos for the theories and reveals you need to see.